With Bradley Beal's Washington Wizards future up in the air, it looks like Washington is being proactive versus being reactive and potentially trading some of their other young pieces to their cog that they got in last year's Russell Westbrook trade. Jake Fisher is reporting that apparently the Indiana Pacers and New York Knicks were discussing a trade revolving around Malcolm Brogdon, and the Washington Wizards got involved, and apparently the Wizards are okay with including Kyle Kuzma and Kentavious Caldwell Pope in trade talks. Now keep in mind, Kyle Kuzma had a really good season, at least to me last year. Made a couple big shots for the Wizards, averaged about 17.1 points a game for Washington. Remember, Bill missed a lot of time. Oftentimes throughout the season, Kyle Kuzma was called upon to be the Wizards' #1 scoring option. Had some 30-point games. Kentavious Caldwell Pope was the best Wizards three-point shooter. He averaged about 39% from the three-point line on about 5.3 attempts a game. The fact that Washington is willing to move off of these guys, it tells you that the Wizards are going to probably be movers. I would assume one, if not both, of these gentlemen are going to be moved at some point this offseason. If not before the draft tonight, at some point in the future. If you're already discussing Kyle Kuzma and KCP trades, the way I look at it is already in-house, the Wizards are already comfortable moving on from those guys. The Kuzma one is surprising to me because he really had a good year. Good bang for your buck type of player, what he's making right now. But it looks like for Washington, they're going in a different direction. And we will see in the upcoming days what Bradley Beal decides to do. Remember, he's got to June 29th to opt in or opt out of the last year of his player option deal. I'm assuming him to opt out of it just because he can make more money from Washington. I don't know if that means if he opts out of it, he could theoretically stay with the Wizards on a long-term deal. I wouldn't necessarily assume him opting out of his deal would mean he's leaving Washington, but it would be something. He's got until June 29th to make the decision, and then he could re-up with a lot of money with Washington or potentially go somewhere elsewhere as an unrestricted free agency as we get closer and closer to NBA free agency 2022.